Today, Old School RuneScape gets a new runecrafting minigame, something I have been looking forward to a long time. You see, I hate runecrafting. And not just normal hate, I am willing to drag my limp PP through glass before I do 10,000 experience of runecrafting on the main game. Before this video started, I had like 40 runecrafting on my main account. Now I'm sitting over 60 runecrafting after playing this minigame for 10 hours. So let's dive into the Guardians of the Rift and then I'll give you the yummy part, which is opening 100 reward caskets. Now I'm gonna have a full game in the background while I talk over it, as I feel this is the best way to explain the game, go into detail what I like, what I don't like, and the overall process. I'll say right off that I think even though this game is most effective from 85 runecrafting onwards, I would still do this until 77 and then move on to blood runes. I really think the so-called meta is gonna change now from CMI to this, as you can now essentially quest your runecrafting just enough to start this minigame and then never have to live this while also making some money, getting decent experience and so on. It's much more interactive than just click altar and then bank for 300 hours, and it offers similar experience with CMI, which at level 60 runecrafting I got around 30,000 experience. If I was really pushing, it could go up to 33,000. As I said before, the most effective though is with 85 runecrafting and everything unlocked, meaning Varrock Armor 3, Dragon Pickaxes, the new Colossal Pouch, an ability to craft blood runes. If you are super sweaty, you can even manipulate the crystals, but at that point you might as well do lava runes, which is faster experience than this. You can expect to get around 800 points total from a single game, or energy like you see on the top left corner. If you get 800 you are pretty good to go. It is possible to get 1000, but for that you need requirements I stated above, and I can't even craft blood runes yet, so I am not gonna go into that. There were games where I got 600 or 700 energy due to faster game pace or me messing my strategy up, which leads me to my next point. I'm gonna tell you a few I have found so far and then tell you mine. Basically, the first and the most popular strategy is people go to the place on the east side of the map, they mine like 250 crystals, and then they turn the crystals into essence and push in a few portal runs in between that. This will most of the time get you around 600 to 800 points. If you have better levels or equipment, you can get up to 1000 points. For my strategy, I start at the same spot, but I only do 150 crystals to push in one essence run before the first portal opens. So the strategy goes like this. I mine 150 crystals at the start of the game, go to the workbench and make full inventory of essence, also filling up my pouches, do one essence run, and at the end of that the first portal should open up right as you finish. I mine another full inventory of essence at the portal, and then just repeat between inventory of essence from the bench and the inventory of essence from the portal. If you manage to get the timing right, the portal should open up just as you finish your essence run. I know, it's confusing at the start, but essentially you just bounce back and forth between essence from portal and the bench, and that's it. This strategy managed to get me 8 points almost every single game. Again, I don't claim to be good at this game. In fact, it's probably the quite opposite, so I'm sure there are better methods out there, but I really felt like it was a good balance between being sweaty and chilling out. Now don't get me wrong, besides the first 2 minutes at the start where you just mine the crystal, you essentially don't have any downtime at all. So it is more click intensive than, let's say, CMI, where you just click the bank and then click the altar. It is much more interactive, and personally I love the chaos, no pun intended, of the first day and everybody just running around. That's my favorite part of RuneScape, the first day of everything new. Sometimes I see people mining like 300 crystals at the start, which is just wrong. Please don't do that, you're just gonna ruin the game. It is important at the start of the game to protect the barriers, otherwise the abyssal creatures are just gonna overrun and everybody has to restart. Before this was released yesterday, I was a little bit over 40 runecrafting and now I'm already over 60, and I honestly think this is the most runecrafting training I've ever done in RuneScape, so that already says something. The run you see on your screen is also 8 points, I believe. So feel free to go back, mute this idiot who is talking right now and see where you can improve if you are struggling to get points. The portals seem to come up more common on the east side of the map, away from everyone. It does seem like it's related to Temporos in a way that the more people are playing, the less points you get. So right now every world has 60 players in a single game, which I don't think is an optimal number. I do believe this is best played in a groups of 5 to 8 players with dedicated roles. Prioritize fire, blood and death runes as they give the best points and experience. Nature, earth and law runes are the second best, and everything below that I would try to avoid if possible. Maybe chaotic and cosmic runes if you are really desperate, but the lower runes just are not worth it. You can do combined runes as well, so mud runes, steam runes, smoke runes, mist runes, all of them are available and they make a pretty good money. So if you want to take advantage in the next few days, you can do this as well, because I guarantee you the prices are gonna drop. If you're watching this game, you can also see that I am on purpose trying to avoid air runes or water runes or stuff like that, because it's just not worth it. If I had to change anything in this minigame, I would definitely lose those flashy animations you get every time you enter a portal. That shit is literally blinding at nighttime. I hope they make it optional like they have it in Fishing Trawler minigame with the shaking boat and so on. The bonus experience you get at the end of the game seems to be related to your runecrafting level rather than how well you did at the game. Overall, I would definitely give this minigame a thumbs up. It's on par with the other skilling bosses like Temporos, Salcano and even Wintertot. So I can't believe I'm saying this, but good job Jagex. You did well on the game. I haven't tested out the rewards yet, but the game itself, amazing. If you manage to make some minor quality of life improvements, this minigame will definitely be one of the best ones you put out there. Now Live Grievous will take over the show to show you the loot I got from 8 hours of Guardians of the Rift. Here we go, 100 reward chests, caskets, what even is that thing? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna open the Guardian 100 times. Respectfully, of course. Actually, it's 102 times because, you know, I love you and this is the kind of treatment you get on this channel. Here we go. I am expecting to get a lot of runes. That's the only thing I know. Hopefully, maybe even one of the ugliest pets in the game, which I absolutely love. One thing I would also like to see is the Abyssal Lantern, which gives like multitude of benefits in the minigame itself. Like if you use a U-log on the lantern, you get like 10% more points, which is amazing in the long run. And what else? Also, I'm hoping to get the Abyssal Pearls to buy the new ring, which allows me to teleport nearby the elemental altars. That would be really cool when I'm starting to do clues more. And I think it costs like 400 pearls, so hopefully I get enough. So far, not very promising. Oh my god. I would like to see what these pouches contain I have in my inventory. I haven't checked wiki yet, so I'm trying to keep myself excited. God, I hope I at least get something out of this 8-hour grind. But so far, only runes. I mean, I don't really have anything that is just runes so far, and some useless talisman that aren't worth much. Like I can see this being useful for Iron Man, but unless you get some specific reward, which I just might be unlucky right now, this isn't really worth it. Wow, okay, I am almost done and I got nothing, like literally nothing besides these pouches, some runes and some pearls. I don't even get 400, which I was looking for. Like I don't know what. I understand they don't want to over push it, but this is kind of bad, no? Like, okay, let me add everything together and open these pouches. Maybe I get something, and then I'll see how much profit I made in 8 hours. Okay, let me open these pouches. Please give me something besides runes. Yeah, okay. I got nothing but runes and one hard gloom. Okay, I mean, I don't know what to think of this. So, 8 hours of Guardians of the Rift will get you 1.3 million GP, which, if my calculations are right, comes roughly to 160k an hour. Wow, just wow. I don't know what to think of this. This looks so bad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I understand this is meant for Iron Man mostly, and not main accounts. It's good runecrafting experience, which makes sense, the profits are lower, but goddamn, this feels bad, man. The game itself is fun, but the rewards seem very lackluster. I have played this minigame for over 10 hours, and I can't buy anything from the shop yet. I don't know, I guess Jagex wants Iron Man to grind this minigame from 27 to 77 runecrafting, which like kinda unlocks some of the stuff in the shop. Like I did this for 10 hours and I got over 300 pearls, which means if you want to unlock everything, you have to do this for like 2 weeks. I'm happy I got my runecrafting level up, but I don't know. I really hope for something better, but I'll leave it at that. Maybe the right answer here is more beneficial tradable rewards besides just runes. Because right now, like, if you're not Iron Man, there's really not any purpose to come here. I will say one thing before I end the video. I think the minigame is gonna be so hardly optimized and crazy difficulty in the upcoming months that for players who just want to chill and runecraft are gonna be left behind. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It just seems like every new update goes the same route eventually. But that's it from me. I love you guys and I'll see you tomorrow.